Hey Skip, how's it going? It's late in the day. I don't know if I'll be able to get this video in. At least I'm recording it before midnight. I was at work a little bit late, but I have my top 10 things that I believe that I must do every day to get me where I am now, point A, to where I want to be, point B. So by the time we go to the cruise, I'll feel great, look great, and enjoy this cruise. Have a lot more energy, and of course, just have a lot of gratitude for the journey that we took together. So Jennifer posted her video for her top 10 things. A lot of it has some overlap with mine. This is mine here at a glance, but I'll sort of quickly go over it. Top 10 things would be I gotta wake up at 5 a.m. every day and do intense cardio. Number 2, do intense cardiovascular exercise at least 20 minutes a day. 3 would be to eat protein, carbs, and fat at least 3 times before 6 p.m. 4, I gotta train with weights intensely at least 3 times a week. I gotta drink at least 4 of these things. That's 20 ounces of water every day. I gotta meditate for 10 minutes every day. I use an app called Headspace. I've been trying that, it's really good. Number 7, I must record my nutrition, pretty much log it daily and then post it on Facebook. 8, I have to write my progress, and Jennifer and my progress on this journey, because I'll be writing this book with you, Skip. So that's something that I'll gotta stick to that standard. And then number 9, I gotta get to bed by 11 p.m. every night. Kind of violated that one now. And then number 10, I gotta record this video daily. So for this journey, those are the top 10 things, my standards that I must do every day to get me from where I am now to where I want to be. And today, from a scale of 1 to 10, pretty much out of all these things to be a 10, I pretty much had a 0 today. So got some work to do, but at least I got these 10 things written, and we'll work on the next video tomorrow. Thanks, Skip. Have a good night. Bye.
Okay, it's about 5:30. I just finished work for the week. It's Friday. Looking forward to the weekend. Mel is still at work. He's been working late all week, and we've been trying to cram these videos in at the last minute right before we go to bed, and it's not really my style. So I'm trying to get a jump start and get ahead of things today. So here's my top 10 list of the things that I need to do on a daily basis. I put them in order. So for number 1, I need 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep. Mel and Chloe can be quite disruptive, either on the front end or the back end of my sleep patterns. And I am one of those people that cannot function with less than 8 hours very well. I really need to get more sleep to be productive. Number 2, Mel and I need to get together and ensure that we have the appropriate food available and or prepped for the following day or few days. Number 3, I need to adhere to the daily calories and macros by logging meals. As Skip noted previously, Mel and I have different approaches. This isn't my first trip around the block, so to speak. I have tried several things, and Mel and I respond to different things. We're wired differently, but we also respond to different things. So Mel is the type of person where he'll cut one thing out of his diet and immediately lose weight. I am the type of person that if absolutely everything from my workouts to my sleep patterns to my calories to the actual protein carb fat ratios, everything needs to be in order to make a difference. If one of those things is out, it really doesn't work for me. So that may be it's actually not an exaggeration. So it's pretty sad. Number 4, I need to work out, obviously, alternating strength training and cardio at this point. Number 5, this is an important one based on past experiences. I need to keep my journey separate from Mel's. We actually worked out together when we first met. We actually met at the gym a long time ago, but our schedules really don't match right now. And if I were to wait around for him to get out of work to go work out, it wouldn't happen at all. So I need to keep separate and then just appreciate the time that we can work out together. I need to stretch and mobilize a lot more. I need to move more during the workday whenever it's possible. I do work from home for my day job, and I sit in front of a computer and on conference calls most of the day. And so I'm stuck in the chair, and I need to find more opportunities to get up because it's impacting my mobility pretty significantly. Number 8, I need to be mindful of triggers, stress, boredom, whatever it might be that will have me reaching for sugar or chocolate. Those are kind of my big things. Number 9, I need to monitor my water intake. So it's winter here in New York City. Even though it's been unseasonably warm part of the time, it's going on a cold trend again now. So I actually only drink water, and so I just need to make sure that I'm taking in enough. And number 10, I need to report in, even though I really hate being on camera.
All right, Mel and Jennifer, hey, great job following through, even with the time constraints and the other responsibilities that you have. You stepped up, you made it happen, and you created the list of the top 10 things that you believe that you must do in order to reach the goals that you have. A set of daily disciplines, as I call them. And the great thing about it is that now we have a set of guidelines to work from. We have something to measure to keep you on track. You either are staying on track or you're not, based on something real, something that's planned out. Now, I'll just tell you this, that what you've decided, your beliefs about what you need to do to reach your goals, the strategies that you've adopted, both you alluded to having different strategies as far as eating is concerned. Again, whatever your beliefs, whatever you are doing right now, those are always up for debate. Those can always be changed and adjusted along the way. Right now, we need to have a starting point, and we can worry about making adjustments, and I'll give you my guidance, my beliefs. If I believe you need to change anything that you've outlined for yourself, I'll be more than happy to do that for you when I believe that that becomes important. A lot of times in life, we have to worry about the big things before we start concentrating on the things that are really of less priority. They're more detail-oriented, and which things are the details, which things are the big overriding principles. Sometimes if we haven't taken that journey, and certainly not to the level that we want, we don't know the difference between something that's a standard, organizing, foundational principle versus a detail. We just know it's a whole bunch of information. I can help you figure that out. The most important thing is that you've created a set of standards, and that's what we're shooting for. Now, time will determine if you can stay consistent with those standards that you've met. For example, like if you every single day, I must do these 10 things for these reasons, and you're a 1 out of 10 every single day, then we need to maybe adjust those standards. Maybe we need to lower them a little, get you some momentum, and get you moving forward, and you get the attitude in line, and then start building up to maybe what you have now. Maybe not, right? We're going to see, but now we have a starting point, and how well you execute over the next few days is going to really determine how good of a guess, and this is a guess right now. We don't know. You've never been to where you want to go. This is your guess of what you think you need to do, and I am here to help you, but not just tell you the most extreme ways to do it, the proven methods based on other people's experience, my experience, because that's not your experience. With what you do for a living, your conditions at home, your beliefs or whatever, this is going to be tailored to you, right? So now you have the starting point, and that's great, right? So now you're going to measure a scale from 1 to 10 based on those standards. I just want to tell you guys both something, that there's so many things I just want to say to you. There's so many things, not just about fitness. This is about life. This is about being happy. There is so much growth ahead of you. both of you that I see. Now, Mel, I work with you one-on-one every week. Jennifer, I'm doing it on a less intimate level here. I'm going to use my skills of doing this for over 30 years by all the questions that I ask you and the feedback that you give me and your responses and what I observe to do my best job of life coaching, fitness-centered life coaching for you from all the information that you give me. And I am very excited about your growth. I'm very excited to have you guys watch yourselves, how you conduct yourself, your energy level, your beliefs, not just your physical body. In video number 1, and you compare and contrast that to video number 88. You're going to see the two same bodies, even one they might be leaner and more healthier, but you're going to see two different people with just totally, completely different energy levels, that charisma, that power given off to the world. You're going to see two completely different people. And again, this is so far above just the physical body. And I want to help you do that. A couple things I want you to think about. One thing that you've noticed is you guys have two different ways of looking at the world, two sets of beliefs on how you should go about life. And you know, Mel's is less structured, where this type of structure will help him. And that happens to be Jennifer's forte, lots of structure, right? Now the bottom line in life is, are you happy? Are you living life that you want? And I'm just here not to tell you how to live your life, just from my observations, my experience, give you things to think about, give you more options other than what you've developed that this is working, to add more quality and depth and more emotion to life. We have to do different things. We have to think differently in some small way, shape, or form, at least for a period of time. I appreciate that this is not comfortable for you. It's not the habits, it's out of your comfort zone, right? But if you stay in your comfort zone and do all the things that you always do, you'll have the same physical body, same habits, same level of happiness and satisfaction in life, right? This is something I want you to remember. Everything is hard before it becomes easy. Everything is hard before it becomes easy. I appreciate that I'm getting you out of your physical, mental, your daily habit comfort zone, and it's hard. You're committed and you're making it work. The more and more you do things, it will become easy. You'll find a way to work this all in, from shooting the videos, to checking in, to doing the evaluation process, to getting your groceries on time, to working in the workouts. It just takes a different way of thinking and doing. I understand it's hard. Trust me, it will be easy. And trust me even more that the amount of joy and satisfaction, the people you become through this journey, is just going to be so amazing. It's going to be so well worth it being hard, right? One thing to consider, and that's, Mel, maybe more structure, maybe more rules will help you get to where you want to go. Just something to think about, having more rules that I must follow through, okay? Creating higher standards and demanding yourself to follow through. Jennifer, certain beliefs, certain rules that you've created for yourself, like I must get a certain amount of sleep. I am one of these people, these beliefs tied into your identity. The more rights you have in life, the more things must happen a certain way, or else the negative consequence will happen. The more of those rights you have, the more of a chance you have to be wronged. And I want you to think about that. The control of every situation. Is that true? Is that really true? You must get 8 hours sleep uninterrupted, or your whole day is going to suffer. Maybe. What if it's 7.5? What if it's 7? Is that necessarily true? If you adopt that belief, you'll walk, talk, and act as if it is true. You will, and that may or may not be necessarily true. But I understand how we make these rules for us to function in life. We have these beliefs because that has worked for us to get to where we are in life. At the same time, it may limit us too. So, Mel, consider more structure, more must. And Jennifer, your beliefs around what your must, maybe if we can lighten those up, you can still be happy and achieve a higher quality of life. I could talk forever. I'm not going to. We've got 80 something days left, and we'll do this one piece at a time. But keep up the great work. Thank you for following through. Everything is hard before it becomes easy.